This is A World Gone Mad. I'm Jeff Allen Wolf. Another Monday Fallout, where the weekend's lies meet Monday's reality. From DC to across the globe, the fallout is everywhere, and I'm not here to sugarcoat a damn thing. Okay, here we go. All right, let me talk about something that everyone thinks they already understand: shrinkflation. You hear the word, and most people roll their eyes because it sounds like the same old conversation. Smaller bag of chips, smaller cereal box, same price. We get it. We have lived it. We know the scam. And honestly, if shrinkflation had a face, it would be that smug corporate grin that says, "We value you as a customer," while they rob you blind. But listen to me. This is not what I'm talking about. I'm not dragging you back into the old version of shrinkflation, where companies quietly removed 2 cookies from the bag and hoped you would not notice. This is the new version, the updated model: shrinkflation with fake eyelashes and a lighting crew. It is shrinkflation putting on lip gloss and saying, "Look at me, and look at what I'm doing this for you." Yeah, sure. Just like a pickpocket is doing you a favor by lightening the load in your wallet. Companies are not sneaking smaller amounts past you anymore. They are announcing it. They are branding it. They are putting a spotlight on it like it's a fashion trend. They call it mini. They call it fun size. They call it snack pack. They call it healthy portion, which is hilarious because the only thing healthy about it is how healthy their profits look afterwards. They act like you woke up one morning and thought, "You know what I want today? Less food." That's the new trick. It's not subtle anymore. It's psychology. It's corporate gaslighting with a smile. They want you to believe the smaller package is your choice, not their maneuver, your choice, your self-care, your diet, your lifestyle. Meanwhile, the price per ounce shoots up and up and up. If prices climbed any higher, we would need oxygen masks like an airplane. I walked through the store the other day. I looked at a bag of chips the size of a newborn squirrel, and the bag said, "Family favorite." What family? A family of mice? And not even big mice. Mice on diets. Mice doing intermittent fasting. Then I look at a container of ice cream that used to be a half a gallon, and now it looks like a souvenir cup from a theme park. The label said, "Perfect single serving." Who decided that? I sure as hell did not. If that's one serving, then I'm a professional bodybuilder, carb loading for a competition. That's the new version of shrinkflation. It's not sneaky anymore. It's confident. It's bold. It's marketed as a benefit. And if you dare complain, the companies tell you this is healthier. This is portion control. This is wellness. Sure. And I'm the Queen of England. Hello. No, this is paying more money for less food and being told to clap about it. Look, let's cut the bullshit. We're not stupid. People feel this way every single week, and it hits harder right before the holidays. This is the time of year when the grocery bill explodes. You walk out of the store with one bag of groceries that weighs 3 ounces, and the receipt shows $72. So people are grinding their teeth. The pressure is real. The frustration is real. And this is not some academic exercise. This is the moment when people say something has to give. And right at that moment, Trump walks out and says, "How about $2,000 rebate checks?" And the country goes, "Hold up, wait, what?" You can hear it, you can feel it. It's like someone just threw a steak into a lion enclosure. Donald throws out this idea like it's candy from a parade float. $2,000 for every American from tariff revenue. Now listen closely, because I'm going to be brutally honest and I want my listeners to hear this without guilt or hesitation. Would you take the money? I would. Let me say that again. I would. But let's be honest. When Trump, who has financially kneecapped half the country, suddenly tosses cash in the air, you grab it like a piñata just exploded over your head. And while Trump is stealing hundreds of millions of dollars from the government, then yes, I will take a piece of that money back for myself, of course. It does not mean I like Trump. It does not mean I trust him. It does not mean I'm a hypocrite. It does not mean I think the idea is smart or sustainable or even logical. But if the government is handing out $2,000 after squeezing me dry for years, I'm taking it. And so would most Americans. And there's zero shame in that. This country has hit you in every direction. Groceries, rent, gas, healthcare, insurance, surprise fees, shrinkflation, taxes, interest rates. Everything costs more. You are getting less and less these days. Plus, look at the minuscule rise in the COLA adjustment if you're on Social Security that you need a freaking magnifying glass to see. And now Donald Trump holds out a handful of money like a peace offering. Of course you would take it. People need help. People are drowning. And $2,000 right before the holidays is not charity. It is the first time in a long time that something flows in the other direction. But here's the real question. Why now? Why this idea? Because this is not generosity. This is not good timing. This is not someone stepping in to save the American people. This is political survival disguised as kindness. Think of it as the world's most desperate magic trick. Watch the hand while the other one is setting your house on fire. Trump is under pressure from every direction. His approval numbers have dropped. The negatives keep stacking. The scandals keep resurfacing. The headlines keep circling. Every time Trump turns around, something else is on fire. At this point, Donald's scandals need their own fire department. And when that happens, Donald goes to the same playbook he always goes to. He throws money in the air, hopes you look at the bills floating down instead of looking at him. It's the political version of jingling your keys in front of a toddler. This is not relief. This is a bribe. This is distraction. This is look at this check with your name on it instead of looking at everything happening behind me. Trump knows people are hurting. He knows they need help. He knows $2,000 feels like a lifeline. So Trump weaponizes it. He wants to look like the magnanimous savior handing out gifts from the balcony. Like some kind of orange Marie Antoinette saying, "Let them eat tariffs." It's the same pattern every time that Trump is cornered. Pretend to be the hero. Pretend to be the generous one. Pretend to be the man who rescues Americans from the crisis Trump helped create. Donald doesn't care about helping you. He cares about controlling the story. He cares about shifting the spotlight. Donald cares about looking like the man who gives while everyone else takes. This is not compassion. This is calculation. And let me be perfectly clear. I will take the $2,000 from Donald. Screw you, Donald. You want to use this as a bribe? I'll take the money, but you're not getting anything in return from me. I still have major disdain for what you are doing to this country and how you hurt me and my family and others financially. So that money is the least you could do for me. And trust me, Donnie boy, it will not buy you 1 ounce of forgiveness. So I will ask this question again. Why now? Why this idea? Because Trump understands timing better than he understands policy. Donald knows people are frustrated. He knows they're squeezed. He knows the grocery bill is punching people in the ribs. Donald knows the holidays magnify everything. He knows a check looks like relief. And relief is powerful. A check gets people talking. It gets people leaning in. It changes the mood. And it gives Trump something to point to and say, look at me fighting for you. And while everyone is looking at the check, something else is happening. A shift, a pivot, a reversal that should make every single person in this country sit up straight. Trump suddenly wants the Epstein files released. After years of resistance, after years of deflection, after years of silence. Now Trump is pushing House Republicans to release more files. And you have to ask why. You have to ask what changed, Donald. There are only a few possibilities. One possibility is that the Epstein files are about to come out anyway, and Donald wants to get ahead of it. Another possibility is that the files are going to be so heavily redacted that nothing meaningful will survive, and he knows it. And a third possibility is that the political cost of resisting transparency is now worse than pretending to embrace it. None of these possibilities are flattering. All of them involve strategy, not honesty. Let's be clear. These files do not magically become safe overnight. Epstein did not run a lemonade stand. This was a system of exploitation of underage girls with powerful men involved. Release of the files is not some simple act of truth. It is a political earthquake. So why is Trump smiling and waving people into the fault line? Is it because Trump believes the files will protect him? Is it because lawyers scrub them so clean the pages look like fresh snowfall? Is it because Trump knows Congress will release them and he wants to pretend he is the one leading the charge? Or is it because he wants to spin whatever is in there before the public sees it? You do not flip your position on Epstein, not like this, not suddenly, not cheerfully, not while saying, bring it on. Something's going on with Donald. There's something behind the curtain. And in the process, something in the redactions, and also in the timing. And the American people deserve to know exactly what it is, because you cannot have years of secrecy followed by a week of enthusiasm and pretend it's normal. There is a reason this all happens in the same moment. Shrinkflation anger, holiday stress, grocery pain, a sudden offer of $2,000, a sudden offer of transparency, all lined up, all rolled out, all dropped into the same news cycle. That's not coincidence. That's a political stage show. It's distraction, it's misdirection, it's look over here, not over there. It's the political equivalent of someone asking why you smell smoke while they're standing next to a burning building holding a lighter behind their back. And here's the part that drives people crazy. Regular Americans see right through it. They know when something is too neat. They know when something arrives at the perfect moment for someone else's benefit. People know when generosity from a politician comes with a shadow behind it. People know when a story changes too fast. They know when someone who fought secrecy for years suddenly plays hero for transparency. The country wants honesty, real honesty, not this polished version that comes through the press releases. People want the truth about prices. They want the truth about money, the truth about Epstein. People want the truth about who protected who. We need the truth about who was on those lists, the truth about what was covered, what was redacted, what was shielded, what was ignored. Because this is not a small story. This is one of the darkest stories in American history involving some of the most powerful people in the world. So do not insult us with timing games. Do not insult us, Donald, by acting like you suddenly want the truth because you woke up feeling spiritual. The public deserves the truth, the real truth, not the edited version. Don't give us a sanitized version, not the version designed to protect reputations. This is a world gone mad, and people are tired of being lied to, tired of being played. They are tired of being squeezed. People are tired of being told less is more. They are tired of being told mini is value, and tired of being told crumbs are meals. Tired of being told a check is salvation. 100% tired of the act. If Trump wants to hand out $2,000, go ahead. People will take it. They should take it. They earned it 100 times over through the misery this economy put them through. Donald Trump, do not pretend it makes anything right, and do not pretend a sudden burst of transparency erases a years of secrecy. Please do not pretend your timing is accidental. Everything happening right now is intentional, and the American people feel it. They feel it every time they go to the store. People feel it every time a bill arrives, and feel it every time a politician suddenly shifts a position. Like you, Donnie boy. All of us feel it because we live it. We live inside this madness every single day. And that's why we ask the questions others will not ask. That's why we push. It's why we pull the curtain open. And why we talk about the real version of the updated shrinkflation. The real meaning of a $2,000 rebate check. And the real reason a politician suddenly wants the Epstein files out in the open. Because if we do not talk about it, who will? Every day the lies continue, and every day the stress increases. We are at the mercy of an insecure 79-year-old child who sits there like a king on his throne with the puppet strings controlling every aspect of our country. Hopefully something, and something soon, will change to allow us to enjoy the rest of this year with a better feeling in our soul. You know how to reach me. I've given you my email address and my toll-free number multiple times. It's up to you to use them. Please don't forget my show streaming live this Tuesday, 9:15 p.m. It is a World Gone Bad. Not the same version. It's live and it's different. I hope to see some of you, there showing up in the room on TikTok, 9:15 p.m. Tuesday. This is the World Gone Mad. I'm Jeff Allen Wolf. I will be back Wednesday. Until then, Wolfpack listeners, remain skeptical, keep focused, but most of all, stay hopeful.